people are aware, presumably, that there are optometrists and ophthalmologists. I think it's important that we define their different and also overlapping roles. And for those that, are past high school age, probably not getting eye exams unless they're sensing a problem. Perhaps not even with blurry vision or difficulty seeing at a distance, but sometimes just what feels like fatigue of the eyes or a hard time maintaining alignment of the eyes. So how often do you recommend people get eye exams? What is a true regular eye exam? And is it important that people go to an ophthalmologist, or will an optometrist suffice? Typically, optometrists are a little bit easier for most people to access because there's usually one someplace near an eyeglass store. So what are their roles? How often should we get our eyes checked?
Yeah. Optometrists and ophthalmologists do have very overlapping roles in being eye care providers. There are something over 40 or 50,000 optometrists in the United States. There's somewhere around 20,000 ophthalmologists in the United States. Optometrists get an optometry degree. They often have OD after their name. Ophthalmologists usually went to medical school, so they either have an MD after their name or they kind of a DO version of a medical degree. And then optometrists will have done additional clinical training in that area, in their area of eye care provision. Ophthalmologists, MD, doctor ophthalmologist, eye care providers, in addition to that training, will have done surgical training in ophthalmology. Now, there's a lot of overlap, and in both scenarios, you can be getting your sort of general exam taken care of, maybe a screening exam. I think that there's been a traditional differentiation between optometrists and ophthalmologists, with optometrists providing a little more of the primary care, eye screening, maybe managing early disease, common diseases as well, with more advanced disease often sort of upgrading to perhaps specialist ophthalmologists in those areas. But that distinction has been declining over time. It's still true that in, I think, most, if not all states, only the MD ophthalmologists, surgeons can do eye surgeries. But both groups of eye care providers can diagnose, both can prescribe appropriate eye drop treatments, including prescription eye drop treatments for many of our diseases, eye diseases. And in some states, optometrists have successfully lobbied for sort of expanded rights of providing eye care. And again, access to care for the regular person, wherever they may live, is the most important element. And so being able to access eye care, whether it's with an optometrist in your community or an ophthalmologist that may be in your community or maybe at a distance, I think that's the really important thing, is to access care.